He's not controlling his air!
He's gonna Fuska!
Stop the compressor! Stop the compressor, Tony! He cannot work the valve. It is stuck. Give him no more air.
It's gonna blow up!
Good evening, and welcome to Insomnia Theater. I'm Paul Gannis. Fierce competition among sponge fishermen forces a Greek-American family to fish in dangerous waters off the western coast of Florida in Beneath the 12-Mile Reef, a 1953 American adventure film directed by Robert D. Webb. The film stars Robert Wagner, Terry Moore, and Gilbert Rowland. Both Wagner and Moore are alive and well today, and the filming location of Tarpon Springs, Florida, is still the home of the national sponge industry in the United States, and has the highest percentage of Greek Americans of any city in the country. The film was produced by Robert Bassler. The screenplay by A.I. Benzarides was inspired by Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare. Mike and Tony Petrakis, Robert Wagner, are Greek-American father and son sponge diving entrepreneurs who find themselves in competition with the Reef family, white Anglo-Saxon Protestant fishermen who are prepared to resort to violence and even murder to maintain their established fishing grounds off the Gulf Coast. Run-ins between the two clans lead to an exchange of threats and all-out brawls. Further complications ensue when Tony Petrakis meets Gwyneth Rees, Terry Moore, and the two fall in love. The film originally was called 12-Mile Reef and was announced in September 1952, with the leads to be played by Robert Wagner and Kathleen Crowley. However, by December, the female lead had switched to Deborah Paget. In February 1953, Fox announced the film would be shot in CinemaScope. That month, the first CinemaScope movie, The Robe, began filming. Beneath the 12-Mile Reef was the third film shot in that process, after How to Marry a Millionaire, and the first film shot in CinemaScope, Underwater. Also that month, studio execs decided to recast one of the leads once again, and Terry Moore was given the female lead. Filming commenced on April 6, 1953 in Tarpon Springs and Key West, Florida. Underwater sequences were filmed with a new French specialty camera called the Aquaflex. There were rumors during the filming that Moore and Wagner had a romance. But in reality, Wagner was secretly seeing Barbara Stanwyck, and Moore had a romantic entanglement with the one and only Howard Hughes. It is reported that Wagner almost drowned during filming at Tarpon Springs when he was accidentally kicked in the stomach by another actor. He sank to the bottom of the water and had to be rescued by a crew member. The film was released on December 2, 1953, and distributed by 20th Century Fox. Edward Kronjaeger was nominated for the Academy Award for Best Cinematography, and Robert D. Webb was nominated for the Grand Prize at the 1954 Cannes Film Festival. The film fared well at the box office, despite mixed reviews. It earned $3.6 million in U.S. rentals and $3.5 million in foreign rentals on a budget of $1.56 million. Bosley Crowther of the New York Times observed, rather brutally, another and further extension of the range of CinemaScope is handsomely manifested in Beneath the 12-Mile Reef. But that, when you come right down to it, is just about the only novelty provided by this third employment of the anamorphic format. For the scenes shot above the surface, while large and imposing, are routine, and the drama developed in the screenplay is hackneyed and banal. And unfortunately, most of the picture takes place above, not below the reef. There's nothing at all fascinating or edifying here. While Variety wrote, "The squeeze lensing gives punch in the display of underwater wonders. The seascapes and the brilliant, beautiful sunrises and the sunsets of the Florida Gulf Coast. In handling the young cast, Robert D. Webb's direction is less effective, particularly in the case of Robert Wagner and Terry Moore. Both are likable, so the shallowness of their performances is no serious handicap to the entertainment." Ouch. Until next time, this is Paul Gannis. Remember, There are many good fishermen and some great ones, but there's only one you. The popcorn's hot. Enjoy the film.
Hey, I almost forgot we're hungry.
Okay, come on.